Hello everyone, this is Unworldly Death 13 and welcome to episode 2 of my Halloween special, The Sinking City. In our previous episode, we just completed the very first case for the Mr. Frogmorton here, whose son was the only survivor of a expedition to basically find out what on earth is going on here. Why we have all these fish, squid, everything just completely flooding this place and taking it over. Subsequently we found him dead, murdered in fact, and he wants us to go to their base of operations and find out what happened. So that is exactly what we're going to do now. It's weird, what are these double visions of him? Okay, what the hell? Okay, so we seem to be in a hotel room. Let's look at this picture.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Okay, anything on the back? No. My diary, part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. I only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Ah, so that's my diary, so that's how he got his powers. Interesting. Oh, we can change the way he looks. Ooh. It's either that. I quite like, yeah, we're going to go for the bottom one. That's very suave and sophisticated. Nice. Okay, what do we have here? All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. USN Charles W. Reed, 3/21/17, 10/9/94.
Never again, they say.
Okay. A crumpled letter. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run. Save your life and leave this droll city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words, Lewis Flynn. Now he's the guy who we saved in the last one. He was the one who went crazy, somehow lost his mind, and killed Frogmorton's son. But he doesn't remember doing it. Something drove him to it. So yeah, and he's one of the fish folk. So yeah, we managed to let him get away.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Okay. Note from Jay Vanderberg. Mr. Reed, it seems that you Overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. Ah, so that's how we got here. That's the guy who wanted us to come here, who met us off the boat in the first episode. So we can't go in every door.
Makes this place feel more like home.
Huh.
I miss Boston already.
Okay. Could be cult symbols on the ground. The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow Kings gang. They can't get here now. Now there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer, and I'll figure them out. Okay, so that explains the symbols on the floor. Keep it down. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
The door won't budge.
Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvages to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Oh no, that don't sound great. I'm not terrible at navigating, but yeah, I don't want to spend half the time just trying to find out where we're going.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
That's one of the fish people.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
Oh, okay. I've got a little bit to read there by the looks of it. What the... Oh my word. It's a freaking spider crab. That's huge. I know, I've heard they're big. I hope they're not that big in real life, because that would be quite creepy. To Walter. Walter. Kay, help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned, Vic. Just quickly read this letter. Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I finally started to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on the doors of our own town? That means the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign though. You have to investigate for yourself. If you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. K. Okay, so that's those signs we keep seeing about. They all correspond to different things. Oh, okay, that's cool. Here we go. So this is the expedition headquarters. This is where it first headed out. Well, this is where it first headed out, so we shall see. Okay,
Guess I don't need the key.
that's a big footprint. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Oh, that sounds horrible. I have actually read up about the bends. It's not very nice.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Oh, there's something around here.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Ooh, okay. That actually... Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. If that goes down too much, your psychic level, things can actually start attacking you. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be delivered unreadable. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. MK5 diving suits 6. Air tanks and pumps 4. Canned foods 18 crates. Personal belongings 6 crates with NAM unreadable. Research equipment 7 crates. Do not something unreadable. Air pipes 24. Phone station of wires 1. Power generator 1. Responsible for whoever that may be. There's something here, there's something here. Oh! Okay. I didn't expect that. All of a sudden him to come from nowhere. Osto Anthropologist. The Oakmount University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history books of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed some light on what may yet to be to come. Okay.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Fisherman reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Brought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colours. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns from chiselling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon. We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Okay, so 2 fish guys and one other and one normal guy.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
So they're smashing everything up looking for these papers.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Oh, that's an easy one to figure out. So now basically at this point I have to sit there and place which one I want, like what happened first, second, third, fourth, etc, etc.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers, smash the rest.
I fatah me fe
He
I
was chanting then.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. So, let us go. Let's go to the local paper and see what we find. And here we are.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Short and sweet. Okay, are you enjoying your paper, sir? So I want advertisements. Grimhaven Bay. After the flood. There we go. Ship freight advertisement. The 30-ton ship, Titania, is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration. For the price of 70 rifle bullets, that's the currency in this game, or the equivalent thereof per week, those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contacting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. So that's where we're going. Okay, so I want to turn left out here. As you can see, not much survived.
Ah! Thank Kay. At last.
Wonder what that was then.
Hey, help! Help!
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Seriously? Oh my word. I think the other one committed suicide.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Shot dead.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Okay, listen. freaky stuff. Okay, so this is the Titania. Okay, let's go and talk to this guy. Baghdad.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
This Sanders, what kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Oh, that's creepy.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Yeah, I agree. Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton, and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Another one of these.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Okay. So that's going to be the first one.
To the mayor with you! Ah! Die! Die!
So it wasn't monsters. It wasn't those creatures,
Ah! You can't take me! Eat this!
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Okay, so this has got to be the first one, obviously. I'm sure it'll just tell me if I'm wrong, but...
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed... To the mayor with you! Ah! Die! Die! Ah! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
And there go the creepy images again. Captain Sanders fled from the port when the fight on the Titania started. Wounded Sanders. The harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man is now seeking medical aid. So we need to find the hospital. Which is there. Oh my word, that's a big one. Come out. Seriously? Maybe I should just go and smash those things. Okay, there's people running. And on that note, I will have to end episode 2 of my Halloween special playthrough of The Sinking City here. I hope everyone's enjoying it so far. I'm really liking the idea of like the kind of Lovecraft, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and like Sherlock Holmes detective side of it. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting game. I'm looking forward to seeing sort of how it all plays out and everything. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and episode 3 shall be along very soon, very soon. Have a wonderful one, everyone. This is Unworldly Death 13, signing out.